All right, yasa baby Badwam dwumadi na aguso a wo hwe every market circle ewo takrade na Mpensenpensenmu show said edi kan mo ate asese election headquarters ne Adom TV bibi efa bato no bia nti de ben wo na wankasa wato no mutuo de watie no ye huso ama wahunu no kre wo mu nimpo agina ye so si we make informed decision Ghana ni utumi awo ne kokromoti ade beto aba ye 2016 elections yi se make say ye wo mrahwedwemfo emienu mrahwedwani momamfo wo wasa east and represented the west northern part of the western region. Odwa say Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Mpensenpensenmu say na fe mrahwedwani ogina ho emomamfo a ewo takrade Honorable Kobi Dako Mensa ono nso represented the western south ache say ene kruimu ni krumu ena yewo yema mpanimfo yakwaba na yento aso Honorable yemakwaba. All right. Honorable na constituency say
Adom boko
na say minta hu nkran
and say yeah duma one grind we say me station
e form here
we inviting papa boko
obesa ko biem
and then yes everything shows be the day so pass is there is friend easy be able kra
it's friend is how the amount for nsu ho
yesu saying
send your memo aye den ne ho keka ho no won ti say su mu
just ni memo dey saying ababo yakua ni nyina no nya ntuka sa so that you memu tre no
well basic name bi ho no mo anyone na je say aye den
basic name saying mini him say Ghana say bibi ejina see ehwe Ghana bibi ejina na you compare yourselves but to Nigeria boy bigger you know Ghana you ejina papa
Western region problems akesi nyina ye roads where Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways and then am why then she na wo
I mean yes sir
say ka se kan de mo ye wo Western region na fa kwan
ho because I mean me be man evidence Western region akwa ya shemkina first no was Western region predominantly no kwa so ne ade a forest area so forest vegetation there man shoot of it ya kwan so wo ya na wo twa ne kekasa na wan gusukota no ndi mu ancha na sai ya ba ya shemkina papa ya major roads of Western region ha e ba ya di ansaka a ke say ama akontu e wo Western region akofo the rural areas also you are attacking papa especially cocoa growing areas it's a cocoa growing areas program now I'm paying the man mama de buy abo wa kwan yi ho ba na ye ka kwan a one of the major roads or some of the major roads I was reading her that ship kina so call outside sekanita kwade sekanita de ba come as much and ye ka how I develop and add value onto the road network but you want to talk about a Grand Junction to a Liberal Road. And you see, say, it's not first class, solid. I just said, Minuka say, we see that will be about 3 or 4 years ago. That's what Babu said, I can't do job. Being here, because your pa wasn't it, particularly coming, was outside of Kosovo. And the book was so I am free road. Minuka say, just say, a final Satofi, Takwa Ukobogoswa. Within 30 minutes, no, I will do. You can't hear. Sir, it's only for no minute, Omu. But
because the time in Bissau, so Mampeni, echo thank you to say Obeba campaign, Obe, then baby Obedubia, Sasson, the opposition leader, and now Obebi or Fabia Western region, yeah, quite once a day to name. Have you done enough?
Enough. Who said, Yankasi, I have Western region, like any other regions, are kind of. But the most important who say, Yashemkina, I also say no several years back, 4 years or 3 years back, right now, Yashemkina. Or he be able to and also be able to certainly obey challenges or programs as Sabia can work on. The aircraft said, the ship acquaint Yimukina, you develop no, but what's the acquaint a year, Chencano, but you mean high. Openly,
you always say the best comes from the west.
Of course, yes.
Resources I can see what Krumanum say free oil, timber, Nianiko, Numania free. But Western region as a year underdeveloped for a while. I just say, among for power Western region, Hanum say, I'm one Yakwanya Rabemu, or MP, or say Deputy Minister. Mofo say, what demand for Nihamo, and I'm why the Osamoye, Nastella, Mpensenpensenmu.
And this, ya medi Obia Hambo, and this, Yaba, Yadu, Koso, Edum Putu, Edaba, particular Western region. I did be able to be a Shimkina. Yaka acquaint you, school, a health, Nina, Yadibia Kamaya. And we hope to see a good enemy. But that's why I didn't edit.
And for some new region, maybe.
Of course, yes. So, region, yes, say. They say you be there but come here sure say
Unim say 1996 e ba na modia na John Ejukum Kufuor be take over. Even first round of 2008 election, MPP LED mu on to run off no na John Evans Atamus be take over. John Mahama and so to ados no so 2012.
yes.
It bet me attending.
10 say no you
one year juma we are sure say
what's the baby and say me roads and highways. Akwa ho some 20 what's the for to that man because if you afam oba wasafam akwa ho some pa de ahye mkina pa
mesaba na yaba behwe Koko Rose no ho asem yie pa honorable Reggie afri mu nsam emu nsam so dooso yeni nkomo
yes we free nsam na yesem o free no so eji de ni nya pina or electoral fraud nso ama this time ye dey meba okay electoral fraud o person che say
member typical example eko Elembela
because who win election
Elembela in 2008 I wanna what to my parliamentary candidate no or above 5,000 votes I want one vote no only presidential vote no so this is just one example. Two, Western region had it.
But you don't expect the election. You pay better my president the same number.
Oh, the same number not true. It doesn't happen. It's that your mama need you doing 2012. Over 500,000 votes were added to the presidential queue.
Who added it?
Oh, easy. It's not easy now. Okay. Also, them Kofunya were foreign voters, Ghanaian voters who were outside the country. What kind of offer list number? Not 705 for the day. It will be any Ghana there. And I'm giving you those examples. So you know what you do this year. I did said to Quenim, may you protect your ballot. Into this year, you are taking over.
But what can I say? Region NDC we winning election electoral fraud and everything. Who's when you are every new day to the end of the fraud amount. Had the 8 million. You come had 8 million. I and your to the man is export to all the other constituencies to make sure they don't steal. And I'm telling you, that's what we are going. We are doing this until the work at the member program. Because you said you're talking about the region. Okay. How to do what kind of infrastructure? But the Western region, you deliver almost 60% to national GDP. So, unfortunately, when it comes to roads infrastructure, or very abysmal. And this for Bay. I want to total national road network or 4,128 men or President out on a massive.
Yes, 4,000.
It don't compare to Momo 8 years.
Under President Kufuor, you have a true road network of 37,000. You could do 67,000.
It is saying I'm
30,000 kilometers. The extra NDC for Ghana over 248 billion. Now 1 year road cry Ghana, they should have increased the national road network to about 300,000 kilometers.
I'm just saying near visible Ghana.
It shows that divide them 4,128, by over 300,000 they should have done that. Yeah, only just done only 1% of road network into that is abysmal. In fact, for me, them I don't want out the wire infrastructure now. So, in fact, a spectacular failure. It's even beyond incompetence. Enya Sika over 248 billion. MPP we got only 20 billion. And therefore we expect you to do more. It's not a year or day.
And more year no, I'm saying ABC that say in 4 years a president infrastructure.
On the maximum of figures. So ABC that I don't know when do 30,000 kilometers. ABC that I don't know where to why only 4,000 kilometers with over 248 billion.
It's good say deputy roads minister to
road network no work no. It's not a year there. And a lot of the roads they are even doing the Western region. And people from the sign us all those loans, even I am for it. Bogoso I am for it. Bogoso to a friend then Bogoso to Amenfi East. Even this one, Moko Elubui. They sign financial agreements. They don't have any original ideas. They don't have any original ideas. And sometimes when they say that scanning down about the tax, about the not there. As well no, that's not it. So what can someone one can? In fact, what can they even second it? Why upgrade of the roads nowadays? I know you want to talk about asphalt, but I want to make it clear. Asphalt or maintenance work, asphaltic overlay no on your complete asphaltic work into your maintenance work. And NDC they quote over $1.4 million per kilometer of proper asphalt construction. And they quote 125,000 for asphaltic overlay. If we divide 125 by 1.4 million per asphaltic proper construction, it comes to just about 9%.
You give me some better be on TV better the old can.
Just about 9%. And 10%. As of June,
as a June, road network, even if you need to cry, 9 kilometers. As if you 1 kilometer crack or 10 kilometers, you divide by 10. Actually, you any value, or for only 1 kilometer. Or for only 1 kilometer. And Sana, I could remain asphalt why your friend and another kind of and if you anyway. Also, why you only say just about 8 kilometers. In 8 years in Yamoy, it's only 9 kilometers. When under the MPP, we did over 23 kilometers in 8 years with only 20 billion. And so what are they talking about, man? Why only 9 kilometers? What year maybe a lot? And I don't know why infrastructure. I want them to back it with their figures. On kilometers, why? Not your mama won't get including.
Honorable, more MPP, more achievement in the 8 years. Any NDC 8 years, your mama 4 years, yeah. Of say you were better off.
Oh, yes. Far better.
It's a man saying, sit in the front if you will say,
electoral fraud. And I've given you my examples. And I've told you, how can your mama get over 500,000 more votes on the presidential queue than parliamentary queue? Even when you come to parliament today, the vote of MPs in parliament is over 120,000 more votes than the NDC, which is the majority in parliament. And Abandi to know popular vote. Or what you had, you go to parliament and you have to do Mama and Nama. On the message at the Supreme Court, he was just asked one question. Extra vote, on one hand, extra 500,000 votes, 1 War 3. At that, Afrajan Chagana from there, or a Ghana for Wabuchi now, or registered, or 2 only presidential. On for less than or the only 705, pay 1,000. Not the entire the fraud, papa.
All right, maybe honorable say regional moving in our chronon.
Minia MPP for a man to was into your court. Say, I'm Frank court near General Toba to Bagasaron better. I did be an MPP for the year in Yada Papa. Yako court to Ghana food name. The member second for the say, Yako court to me, yet incest to say, President Romani Mama knew me. 1 minute until they will have excuses. And what we are saying now, say, they are
finding it difficult to accept the results.
That is them. And it's their nature. And you can't force them. Or say, only there are a lot of details about me. When you go back visiting history, don't we know, say, or my paying to the money, Mama, or we need, and they will have excuses because say we are bad. They were not able to.
Or just a quite more fast, so we need, and Yadia this year moving us a chance.
No, Kakwamasa, Mammy come over the Antiasia. Siakasia Equia. The time and I also 32,000 at the boom, and they say, in Crassoquania, they didn't feed the roads. They didn't have boom. Who come in Crass, who come in the constituency? You are quite a bureau. A be a team of pine, a be a farmers, and I come. When during that time, they consulted all those roads, no mere kilometers. You are talking about the value of the roads. Now, no car maintenance once. Asphalt valley, it's maintenance. Yes, but with this kind of layer, you have developed the road, you have added value. Into BBN, say, time and asphalt valley is a kilometer quite. You said the quantity. Asphalt valley is supposed to give about 10-15 years lifespan. It's a way of kind and it's a between Kakano, a manager, it's just a modesty, Santi. In about 75 kilometers asphalt.
But is it true, said the number of kilometers now, almost in 8 years?
I'm telling you, sir, majority of feeder roads, earthworks, earth roads, and I'm degraded roads. But when you talk about roads, one,
I say, just why you
thank you. There was sport improvement roads. By a covet, when they grab a busu, no one sport improvement. Time to make us. Near bituminized roads. We are sport improvement now. No, the quota now, they will busu. It's also asphalt road. Will be a sign of what's also the bitumen can send your busu. I have an asphalt. All right? These are asphalt situations. What we are saying is we have added value because roads, unless you create new roads, and some roads over to and so develop so you can have several kilometers of roads. You can classify that. What you need to do is to say roads and earth roads and I said develop roads. What we are saying is that Aquana also say the acre 6,000 can assist for now. New roads are developing to that standard. One year feeder roads and all roads Aquana near the count. Now the Ministry of Roads and Highways, they consolidated, the instruction was consolidated all roads and Nipafaso, and that is what they did. Hereby to say, we have developed the roads, and he's talking about asphalt over there. There's never any government in the history of this country Our added value onto roads, asphalt overlay. And virtually every district in Ghana is going to have it. And second, he's having 75 kilometers over the 3 you are going to have 75 kilometers asphalt overlay.
75 kilometers
over the 3 phases. And Obiadi does his second say. Second,
so far, the more crime in new time, Papa.
The minister's report.
No.
Yes, in August.
Everybody knows, Massa. Everybody knows.
So we will get.
Money.
Second, almost you. What's the second time? Acquire develop as well in route 10 kilometers. You are here. Make a second time will be NTA. Acquire developing or her. Who free Mantema, who knows how in Boma, and do 10 kilometers. What are you telling me? First phase 20 kilometers.
First phase,
yes, 20 kilometers. Second phase, second Itakwadi, and obedience will say it is more than what is saying 9 kilometers. What is saying, refusing to understand, and he said, "That's a road of one. And new roads are yet developing in year. And you start from the base. No, we be now between us. And so that's what never. That is why you think that is the road. No, we are saying say yeah, maintenance work, yeah, rehabilitation work, and we do.
Alright, enough of Takrady roads.
So I'm telling you, I'm telling you, sir. Me magana for nothing. Say 32 kilometers whatever can. Yeah, when I'm more coin. Obi and say Ghana coin.
And said that you can move biasa.
That kind of my question be home to the car. But the coin with the it should be motorable roads. I'll put my predict says how can you better. Na Takrady for Obi and second Takrady.
As a quantum year and the boy and the ultimate faso.
You have to develop it. Such as why would you develop it? Maintenance works and I say they review road fund bill. No? As I say, you find enhanced road fund. Sikabem. That is why we are developing the roads. Majority of the roads now, majority of in my constituency and in his area here, Secretary Takrady, I'm fortunate. So a lot of work is being done in Secretary Takrady. Me, my Secretary Takrady for him, that's what to say. What we say here, it is not true. The asphalt overlay is more. Report to can also minister say, I mean, who's a report to taxi drivers and everybody knows Secretary Takrady here. I know
so parliament into myself.
I had a woman, Meticrom has Secretary Takrady. Meaning, talk to taxi drivers, they will tell you. Such as you can't create new roads in Secretary Takrady here. Roads in now, what are that?
The old ones are also maintaining.
You are maintaining them. They are minor when they are building new roads, then you begin to identify other roads.
Honorable constituency, Cocoa roads in the
Of course, yes.
But you perceive who Cocoa roads.
Me first, I pay in church. I say, "Ma fantastic." And before being name, especially before they be name, say, "I first I have been here." And soon Cocoa board, next one buying. Cocoa board, I NGO. Now arrangement on say, I buy na kwaje sika. I debate is 6 regions now make cocoa. Western, Eastern, Ashanti, Bronx, Central, and Volta region. Sa regions that cocoa. You first say sika we, you first say akwan. Na the say akwan we are. Na cocoa ya then yashem kena. On cocoa with the name, and ya buy na ya say now we have 3 sources of funding. Our roads. One is the new way you can have cocoa improvement roads. That is cocoa going roads, cocoa roads. And baby at cocoa. I don't know, one
funding.
The other source, now we call it the enhanced road fund. Enhanced because we have added more money for the promulgation of the law onto the kitty, the road fund kitty. Road fund in here, Sika editing fuel also near there. And you know, and also another source. The next one is the consolidated kitty. Baby attaching I didn't have 3 sources. So the president has determined, say, let's have a scheme, enhanced road fund. And that is what the trick is. Many of our roads, and he knows, and he's a member of the committee, roads committee, are possibly escaping. What we are doing now is that acquiring into me here. But per the law, no, it's only for maintenance. So these are the 3 sources. Now, cocoa, my region, Western region, you take cocoa, we are going to be cocoa, Western region. My constituency, yes, cocoa. 3 sources of funding, cocoa, enhanced road fund, and also in the consolidated budget.
Ofo say Western region, NDC, ATS, more bomb more than champion.
Me see Baba Bill, my sons are not near Canada. Or see a room that's going to come here, the only at time. We are getting a better system back. I'm not sure what Namin buy. We just second back.
I think it's more per 60%.
Of course, yes.
And about 20 seats.
How many seats? You're 18. The only why Madrid? Me have a status. Me status. I know go lose. How many of them know me? Me status is at him say. Me I can media my at him say. You be 3 or 4. But you see, he wants to be honest, moderate. And to say to give you to account. The mention is in my consistency we are solid. Everybody knows. Idea in here was East any yakwan. Wasa is on your paying on the money, Mama said, Wasa is a tikoko. Wasa is in.
By you being the deputy minister of roads, at least I wasn't what me maneuver way through.
I'm a deputy minister for roads, not only for Wasa East. It's for all the whole country.
But you're on Pepper and Sakwana.
We want to be honest. And this is a Social Democratic Party, and we are not greedy. And your chair, you know, Pepe.
All right.
Such as
Honorable Brem.
Who is that? Coco, maybe, Anna.
I mean, first of all, we are. A time into a total.
What's the idea? What's the idea?
A now more benefited from Zakoko roads project.
Almost all the regions. But yeah,
there be make Yen Center or Western regions.
One. Because you say, the Nzima areas, Lembele, Omo, even Hunter West, Coco, the almost like on the Busa, they are virtual every place. I
share completion base Breben.
But maybe that. I can't hand deliver because you put us at Genasi. What that will be black or yeah.
Because on the land send enough funds and I are ready to say, yes, I feel or more
passion who be unwired. But you see, contractors as they are. So, yeah, Jumanwa, but they said to give away to a car. You can't pay him off for it. It's before my there's enough money to pay them. Now, let me tell you, Coco Rose and Western and I say Coco in your own. You are three. Feeder Rose, first, Feeder Rose. This time, President say, that be Coco near the Badwam centers. And he has benefited from Coco Road because so bad is
lastly, Mammy Bissau, or man for what Mpensenpensenmu say politicians are mudium, what you move.
It depends on politician go can. It be MPP time. And this yendi Omuyamo, Western region, Yendi Ramada.
All right. Honorable Brem. Also, I may be crying from Quine at this when you know
Nancy, you know when you wear fast fact check.
Fact check,
But they co read President John Mahama, new 2016 State of the Nation address. And
2016,
let's try some more kind of road expansion. Also, we have added 3,772 to our national road network. Into be sent down also, or in room not your mama or Adia. In room can your mama or Adiana. Because it's the same statement President Kufuor made. And it's the same work that we have done. Because engineers walk on road to do, not a panel on your open up, and they open it up. What the bulldozers is to do with engineer road, you know. Where you covered, oh my road, no, then, oh, you might. And the opera catcher that your mama's no 4,120 and the corner. Uncle, no, Uncle. Okay, your mama and that's the maintenance normal. Added value to the roads.
Secretary has developed
money. Cocoa roads can also or the Opashu. This and there, Cocoa road contractors where you more than 3 years ago, 2 years ago, what you win Yalakawana. 3. If I never catch the Cocoa road was only in your in fact, they were not even tended. Eco Sefi and the Eco Bituman barrier. Is it not too harsh a word? Make a samba. In the Eco Sefi roads, our friend Cocoa roads, our friend in Yala, light off road. What's it? Dumso road. Why a cacao a Benjamin barrier? No, AJ. No, I can't cacao Sophia. No, AJ. Why I can't cacao? I also said, I said, I don't know why yet. Contractors won't your uncle. Into one contractors one more old projects, no phosphorus one, no when you be been for no day, man. Says cannot the way this contractors would have worked. Said you know why ya, Anka Western Corridor Road will start from a libu, offer inchi Okono, Anka Bana Waye. Sir, into for me, I believe that the NDC is throwing dust into the eyes of Ghanaians. All I'm saying is that they've only done 1%, just 1% of the work they should do, and that is spectacular failure. Your mom 1 year, or to them, schools is semi working here. What's why your schools over 23? And they was start to check in 74 to 78. Or straight. In the end, this is from Akushisam would check on and that is why Ghanaians are going to change them this time. It's clear. It's very, very clear.
Aquan will read Jim, who said the honorable can say they've done better.
They have not done better. They have not done better at all. And I'm catching the roads to the crowd. We signed the financial statements for those projects. And then what's the circumstance can they even take it? I want you to continue. I'm about to that. What you need you man stop. Answer. What you need man stop. But as far as assign I don't know. Chow na adwene aso no dey apenuska whatever be road. Nti abanba just a matter of just procedure.
Honorable, who a parliamentary select committee on roads.
Yes.
The Ekosubia unim. Sa and someone at Todra, Coco Rose near the aye, name the old person chess a Yaku Semno. Is she saying, maintain papa because and sending out and Sakran and
for Beno. Cocoa board for what this can Coco Rose. No, what them want what this can. Or the man, what them Abana and this Abana, what this can from a Coco Rose contractors. Only thing in there, Cocoa board for what's the one ministry no one control roads this can be ministry of finance.
Okay, so we a member of parliament.
Yes.
Okay, so be a discard. Open what you're saying.
Okay. Some I catch you there. Go fire more than 3 years. Won't you uncle? Cocoa board for the ministry will chair a ministry of finance. Upon NDC, upon won't check them contractors and won't check.
Have you taken it upon yourself as a member of the Roads Committee, member of Parliament for Manford Takra, they all represent
What is that? Other expenses?
Other expenses. Ben.
Other expenses. Any what's we are funded to
Honorable Scanaway.
Remember, only to know Cocoa board that be maybe Cocoa board for make a day, only to the Cocoa board one day. On an award one contract Cocoa Rose until
Honorable Scanaway.
Minia, the okay now Mutungu. It is important, some Massachusetts, second card for Cocoa Rose as American. It is real. What I used to do. Cocoa Road, there was a previous Cocoa Road project. Contractors no mind your medmay, and after the Omoya and you clarified and suspended. Omo Mobius is saying, ask them, you're to be a car.
Now it's the old ones in the Amunti or Moka.
Ye, on time Cocoa Road, ye, I am to a car. But let us explain to people. So, contractor may have or the certificate to call near to an account. And then pressure should not be created as we read the money into an account. So, when we are Jumana, the understanding is that you don't even need to stop. You go in for loan at what would I demand? Who we are interest on loan, you trade them out. Into Cocoa Road, and I'm telling him. And that Cocoa Road organizer say, we are
a new face.
No, he's talking about 3 years. And that Cocoa Road 3 years, we are.
Let me answer my honorable
but Nakasa admit today. Nakasa admit to a headache. What? Everyone won't show a cow. No, Obia won't show a cow. I don't know. Obia or see Omo Munye. No, Obia Oye, no, I don't have a certificate. I don't know to me there. What is called bago check? I don't know big certificate.
Because Mumia say, I did bear one and say, mean to me once a woman, because Mumia in our parliamentary select committee. So, minister, also a minister. But say, they are more updates, right? More updates, you are more.
What I'm saying is, my mentor will be a just sir, Yakasa and Jobika, and it's a quite a really enjoying go. We are stages are now the certificate of near 12.
So, Bruce stage, we are.
Of course, yes. And I'm telling you, say, a day Cocoa Road near you can say, I into an account. I mean, you must say no, all
right, your time right. Almost. I saw honorable question.
Second, it's a card for your tear. It is never true. And never true. Set one coin asphalt of and 9 kilometers. One can move. A coin is a candidate, one with taxi damage. The national almost said, what's the region? Coin Semikina.
It's a gem better as one of which, of course, okay. Question, I maybe say, one of my members say politicians are more Western region. What do you want for him?
No way. It's not true.
No, but a buy no NDC a buy now. And so much not in your papa bano. So I buy no. I am buying your mama not buying. They cannot help them push and develop the Western region.
Nana Beba and I am better.
Oh, Nanado or
oh, that's also German.
Nana buy German trust. But then said, mean you to say, wasn't a number by any abro. None of you know. Nana.
Your mama was getting 48 million.
None of us can improvement in development. Yes, that's the
Western region forecast.
What's you say? You may pay the Asha say, Yapine, Yasukun, Nasiponia, I development of the system. Almost catching us to trouble. Never to have to us. Minimum was a four was as a man for, so before Yajatu. Second, it's a quite different. Say, I'm not when you had a camera. In the young, I said,
but it's in the city, nobody, and it's in the All right, honorable, just a final comment. Just a final comment.
Them infrastructure development President John Dramani Mahama they've only done just 1.25% of the work. Now exams, let's say 1.25% or a spectacular failure. Usan, there was it to whom much is given, much is expected. You should be doing road network expansion, not less than 300,000 kilometers.
All right.
Western region has to be 1 year. What one cycle or Western region? President Lejuma, why you actually like the city grow up of Ghana, President of 350 million exit bank loan. No idea. Into John Mahamadi on your focal.
Just 1 minute on your constituency. There are some now.
And then Yami Adoma, Mame Regonum, Ochna, you best answer adapt a police station program. Ochna, Women's Wing for Women's for Change program. Our Central Mosque side, into a pedochna, Ubiaraba, Nobo Kaumobona, in that 7 December day. In that, Yarotuamana, near Tuam.
Also 1 minute before.
Was says one Buntu Aba, Yakwan, the Bossy Ateku, a choir, Ubibian Tufansan, Sakwan, you said, baby, a Chassia Tobias, Sakwan, you want to be another, Yadima, I felt Domama. What do you call upon Sasso? I told you, upon Sasso. Young Batcher tossing. I probably don't just imagine the program about the Bossy. The Bossy town was a Baba and Asphalt. I probably near electrification, you call Bibia, or my page on money, mamma, or sing to Jonibra. Munamuni, mobile James and Macassim, Judge of Bibia. Mama.
All right. All right. It is said, Nana said, John Ebertois, Sudinano, a Tuji, who are Oshay, and no, I would say, so Kukutina, the Betcher, 7 December. No better by the Beria as some council. Now, what Janami can be, would be the Ebebiano, what Jatum Boko, Naina, or Memo as Midi, and an answer for you, dependable about home royal lighting, Afi, a lucky about the Commandama, Mpensenpensenmu. You go so our market second, and I have before Eddie Yakano Etwas.